Against the backdrop of gang warfare that threatened to destroy a generation, a family took to the streets, creating a movement, curtailing the violence, and changing a city. Out of that movement, a leader was born. A leader who negotiated peace between gangs and walked with the leaders of nations. This is his story.
Joining us now from Capitol Hill is Representative
Chaka Fattah, Philadelphia.
Congressman Fattah.
Democrat Chaka Fattah.
I knew very early on that I wanted to be in politics.
And he wasted no time doing so. At just 21, Fattah ran for city commissioner. He came in fourth in a field of 22. And he energized a generation. In 1982, with hundreds of volunteers from Overbrook High, Fattah beat the city's most powerful political machine, changing the face of leadership. As a state representative, he created a $140 million job and business development program. He founded the Fattah Higher Education Conference, and he moved thousands of Pennsylvanians into jobs. He carried that same sense of mission to the state Senate.
Inaugural addresses are always filled with pleas for patience and tolerance, like Rome was not built in a day. Well, these phrases have no place in my message today, and you should not blindly accept them on any day.
Fattah was true to his word. As a state senator, he was praised by the White House for his plan to revitalize America's cities and labeled a visionary for his plan to level public housing projects.
It is the plan that over 5 years, we would be able to move each and every family out of the high-rise developments in the city of Philadelphia.
As the projects began to fall, Fattah continued to rise. And as he set his sights on larger goals, the world set its sights on him.
This is Mornings with Mary. It's the election here in Philadelphia, and I guess I might say the 2nd Congressional District is probably getting the most attention.
Policy wonks, or whatever you want to call people like me, are good currency these days, you know.
So good that Fattah won the primary and went on to win the congressional seat with 85% of the vote. But when he went to Congress, Fattah was in the minority.
I am not at all in awe of the Republican majority, because I think that I believe that the only majority that counts are the majority of American people who want change.
Fattah fought for a seat on the Appropriations Committee, proposed landmark tax and education bills, and challenged the status quo.
What we need is an equal opportunity for young people to learn. The Supreme Court should order that as the law of the land in K-12, and then you would not need affirmative action at the time that kids apply to college.
He spoke for the poor.
We have all of these willing people who are so eager to lighten the load of America by casting aside the poor. This is an unfortunate moment in the history of this country.
And with his faith to boost him, the married father of 4 rose to the top.
Congressman Chaka Fattah.
And even as he provided billions for education through his Gear Up and Core Philly programs, Fattah never forgot those who mattered most.
Tens of thousands of people who have prayed and supported me in every election that I've run in deserve nothing less than my best. More can and shall be done for people of Philadelphia and cities similarly situated by our nation's government. I'm convinced that we can make that possible.
So are we, Congressman. So are we.